Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. So I'm so excited. We have the new Nude Prism collection from Lunar Beauty, and Lunar Beauty is by the influencer here on YouTube, Manny MUA. So if you haven't seen, I did a Lunar Beauty mystery box. Absolutely one of the best mystery boxes I have done until current time. So check that out if you haven't seen it and if you're new to his products. So speaking of new, let's get in. And I also have this. And then I have two other products that I've been using and trying. And my favorite absolute mascara that I've been using. And a really great primer. So let's go ahead and get into it. There's not much in this collection, but there is a couple pieces. So let's go ahead and start out with the Nude Prism palette. So it's kind of like a cherry blossom theme here. And I absolutely love his packaging. It's kind of bumped up, really cool, like iridescent. And then you've got the cherry blossoms over here and the Nude Prism. Really nice packaging. I really absolutely think he puts a lot of effort and quality into this. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the unicarton that it came in. Beautiful box as well. I really think that his work is great. You guys know that a lot of influencer, their products are either hit or miss. I don't think there's anything that I've got from his brand that I have not liked thus far. I don't know if that's because he's reviewed so much stuff in his career and really wants to put out quality products, but I really enjoy this brand, and I think for the price point, he offers bundles, mystery boxes once in a blue moon, and usually codes and stuff out. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. All right, here we go. I love the attention to detail. So this is a 18 pan palette, and this retails I think for $48, but I did get the bundle with this, and I'll show you all that it comes with. But like I said, if you can't get your hands on the bundle, I know at one point it was sold out, but guys, look for codes. Now the codes don't work on the bundles because they already are a discounted price, but they'll work if there's just a simple item. You know, the codes will work with that. So other YouTuber codes, and I think there's like a code if you sign up for his website. Beautiful mirror as always. Don't want to blind you. And what I like about this is a great everyday palette. Why I decided to get this is just something that I could use just as an everyday. Sorry, it's having trouble focusing here, but you've got some really great, so let's go down the top and then we'll go down the middle. So you've got some really great mattes here, and then you've got some beautiful glittery kind of multi-glitter shimmers. So let's go down the row here. We've got Bear, Cherry Blossom, I'm Shy, Vibes, Apricot, Sakura, So Icy, You're Golden, Laura, Sam, Exposed, Star-Crossed, Deeper, Moody, Bloom for You, Classic, Tease, and Milk Tea. So what he said that he did was, he did like some of his friends. You know, if you watch Manny, he loves the milk tea. I do as well. Sam is his friend, Laura Lee, you know, so he kind of did a word play, and then with the Japanese cherry blossom theme for spring. So you can say, you know, this is kind of blah. This is just an everyday palette. This is great, nice spring, or I know you've got, you know, weddings, baby showers, events coming up, or just something that you can pull off every day that's not all wow crazy in your face, but you do have this row here of shimmers that you can really take it to the next level because these are buttery. I hope you guys are not, it's looking kind of foggy to me. I hope that it's just me. I do apologize. I don't know what's up. I'm on one of my, well, my good device, so I don't know what's going on. So I really hope that you guys can see pretty good. And so let's go ahead and we'll do this Cherry Blossom. Now, Cherry Blossom is what I did on the bottom here. I do have a primer on. These are really nice. As you can tell, not a lot of fallout, a little bit, but you're going to get that and I'm making a mess already. You're going to get that with some nudes, but nothing that's crazy. So Cherry Blossom is just a beautiful pale pink is what it is. Very nice. It's right up here. I know it's really hard to see, but it kind of just, it really goes good with my, wow, you guys, this is looking rough. I really apologize. I don't know what's going on with this today. Wow, so it's you can definitely see all my veins. That's not good. So let me grab a water wipe here. You guys, these are great. I know I talk about them all the time, but they're just 99.9% water, makeup, pets, anything. These are great for summer. Pack in your bag. Take to the beach. Again, non-sponsored. And guys, shoot me a thumbs up if you like these random videos. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kaya. We do a little bit of everything over here. Hence the word Kaya Simon's Life. Tea, news, reacts, hauls, drama, dog stuff, and everything in between. So shoot me a like if you like this random stuff. And again, I did purchase this with my own money, non-sponsored. Okay, let's go ahead and do this lovely Sakura on the end here. I did use this up in here to get a little bit of depth and kind of just, you know, add some depth to it. Beautiful. It's kind of like a brown mauve almost, if that makes sense. So again, not a lot of fallout. And here we go. That is very nice. Look at that. So nice and smooth. We're right here on the bottom. And then that lovely cherry blossom is on top. These go together great. Now, I went a little heavy-handed right here, but, I mean, look, there's still some on my finger. These are really great. Not a lot of fallout, you know, nice and buttery. You know how I am. I'm such a weirdo. I try to keep all my... I am so weird about my makeup. I really like everything in pristine condition. I am a collector. The collector has been the selector lately, but I did have to get this first because you guys know I like my colors, but I do like, you know, if I'm in a hurry or I'm going somewhere, I just want something that, boom, I don't have to make, you know, okay, what am I going to wear? 50 different options, you know, I can just rein it in. Let's go with So Icy. I have here in the corner, great inner corner highlight. So Icy. These shimmers, these are buttery. These are some of my favorite. Look at that. That is So Icy, literally. So here we go. It's got like a gold fleck to it and maybe some pink in there. Look at that. That is absolutely perfect. Look at the way the light catches that. And look at my finger still. So it's definitely got gold in it. I want to say maybe it's got some pink in there. But it is a beautiful inner corner above the brow a little bit. These are some of the best shimmers out here. I'm going to be real with you. You guys know I go through a lot of makeup, a lot of different brands. I like to venture around. I think for the quality, like I said, now this is a $48 palette. If you can get a code, it's going to be a little bit cheaper, but they're really great quality. You know, it is a bit on the pricey side, but it's an 18 pan palette. You can do so much with this. You can, you know, you got depth in it. You got the light colors for transition. You can really get a lot of stuff out of this palette as far as looks. You know, if you want to do a pinky, you got your browns down here. Okay, let's do this exposed. Now, I did exposed up in here, and then I did this Your Golden on a little bit over this way. So, we'll do Your Golden first, my bad. These two weren't like really super fallout, and they weren't like, okay, I was kind of worried using two shimmers at the same time. Is it going to be too much? Is it going to look kind of kitty? Is it going to look too glittery? And it really came together. Okay, so here we go. So Your Golden here, we're right here. So Your Golden has some pink in it, I did notice, and look at that. I mean, they are metallic buttery. That is one, look at that. That is one swipe. Look, and that is just continuing to pull. That is fantastic. Fantastic. Look at that. I mean, that is just, I could continue to pull and pull and pull. Look at that. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. That is one of the best shimmers that I can say I've seen in a while. Now, I'm going to say something that I never thought I would say, and I'm going to be real. I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't get any money from this, you know, of course, AdSense, but this isn't a sponsored video. I'm going to say that Manny has really set the bar. I used to love Jeffree Star products, but I'm going to be honest, I haven't even... Nothing that Jeffree's came out with has been interesting to me. Now, there's a couple things I wouldn't mind trying from the skincare line. But as far as eyeshadow, it's like, I've just lost interest. They've gotten so powdery. They look pigmented in the palette. But then when you go to use them, it's like, these I don't have to lay. I mean, look at that. That went all the way up around my elbow to up here. I mean, it's another thing is, I want a palette, too, that I can use every day. I get that, you know, Jeffree's known for his bold wow in your face, and the packaging is still stellar. Don't get me wrong. But there's just nothing really that he's came out with that I'm like, gotta have that, catches my eye. I really wish that he would just bring it back, give us, you know, I get that he's known for his creativity, but sometimes I just want an everyday... You know, I've got colorful palettes out the yang. I just want an everyday palette that I can say, okay, let's grab this. I don't have time to, you know, reach for 10 different things. I can't, you know, where I'm going is somewhere, you know, of course you can wear colors anywhere, but you know what I mean? I don't want to go to a fancy dinner or date night and have hot pink on, hot blue. And I get it, guys. You know I switch it up all the time, but this is just grab... Going traveling, I don't need to pack 50 palettes, and off we go. And you want to do a wow in your face, you've got everything here. Okay, let's do Star-Crossed. Hold on. I got some water wipes stuck to my hand here. Let's do Star-Crossed, and we'll do 2 mattes, and then we'll bring it in. So Star-Crossed is here on the end. Look at these. They just have so much dimension. They're just a really nice flaked... It's not a choppy glitter. It's not a chunky glitter. You know, it's not that chunky, color pressed, padded glitter. Look at that. It's a very finely milled. So, Star-Crossed here on the end, it's like a really deep copperish brown. Excuse me, more of a bronze tone. I apologize. Look at that. The light catches. So, let's go up top here and... Wow, I had not used that one. Look at that. I mean, and it's just continued. That is one swipe, my friends. Look at that. And look at the way it catches the light. It's got like a copper, bronzed... Look at my finger still. Wow, that is gorgeous. Smooth. It's not chunky. Look at the way the light reflects it. That is absolutely stunning. I have to say these shimmers are up here with my Scott Barnes. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. I did the Scott Barnes Music Box Christmas palette, and then I also did the Scott Barnes Mesmerized. Now, Scott Barnes is another one that his brand is fantastic. Yo, I gotta trim this piece in now. I just repainted. I had a chip now, and it's catching everything, but... I'm really intrigued what Scott Barnes comes out with. I've had my eye on a couple of lip glosses. He's got a really cool lip gloss trio. I love that Scott also does, you know, sells. Your girl was out here balling on a budget. Like I said, I am a collector, but I do need to be the selector and rein it in. Okay, let's do this beautiful tease down here. It's right here, the second one. Check out my nail polish. It's pretty cool. I did a Death Valley Nails. It's an indie brand. Y'all, this polish goes strong. I wash my hands constantly. I have dogs. I'm in and out of stuff. You know, I had to pick up some sticks in my yard today. This polish lasts. So this is Tease. And it's like oh, this goes great with the color that down here. What was beside it? your golden. Wow, look at that. Right here. That is smooth. I mean, if you were thinking about this palette and you just need an everyday go-to, or you've got a function coming up, you know, graduation, birthday, baby shower, wedding, this is going to be a go-to palette. I really see that this is going to be a staple in my collection. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do this Bloom for You. And it's right here. And what it looks like, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know why this is looking so foggy. I just can't win, y'all. You guys know when it comes to tech stuff. So, it's looking like a deep brown. And that is my dog, if you're new to my channel. Okay, let's go up top here. Wow. Okay, that's what I thought. So, it's like a nice kind of like a plum color. Okay, does this have shimmer, or is that just left over for my finger? Here, y'all, let me bring it down here. Okay, I think it's just a matte. I think that, you know, look at that. I mean, it's still, so it's up top here, and it's on the bottom here. Look how smooth. Mattes, in my opinion, are the hardest color to get right. They'll be choppy. I mean, wow. I'm going to be honest with you. That for Bloom for You, in my opinion, the darker the color you get, the harder it seems to be. So it's a beautiful mauve-y, a nice deep plum right here and then right up here. So there we go. Look at those. I think they're absolutely amazing. I'm impressed. I had no problems with my eyeshadow during the palette. None whatsoever. I'm impressed. I was kind of like, do I need this? Do I want this? And I thought, you know what? I'm really digging this brand. Anything that he's came out with, I love it. I was impressed to see that there was something new. I love that he's, you know, he is an indie brand. And what that means, if you are new to makeup, I know some of you guys are new on my channel. Indie brand, he's his own backer money-wise. So he doesn't have anybody else backing him. You know, he comes up with his own ideas. You know, he's the final say-so and everything. He picks his labs, yada, yada, yada. I really see this brand doing big things, and I'm glad to see it continuing growing. So, I'm going to say the Nude Prism palette is a 10 out of 10 for me. If you were wondering, again, non-sponsored, these are my true opinions. I say this is a staple. And if you're just getting into makeup, this is truly a everyday palette. You can spice it up, spice it down, whatever you want to do. Okay, moving right along, this is the Nude Prism Blush. Now, there is another, this is a, what's the one I have? The Nude Prism is the first one. If you, like I said, I've did plenty. Anything that I've bought from Lunar Beauty, I have hold it because I'm new to this brand. So if you want to go check out any of my other videos, check those out. And it was the Moon Prism. Now this is the Nude Prism. That is what this collection is. Again, staying with the theme, the cherry blossom. Really digging the unicarton, all of the info, ingredients, his social medias, Lunar Beauty, YouTube, Manny MUA. Okay. So, beautiful packaging. Again, the moon is raised up, iridescent, really digging it. Got all the info on the back here. And here we go. Now, I've said this before, if you like a hardcore pack in your face blush, I will say the Jaclyn Hill, Jaclyn Cosmetics pack a little bit more of a punch. If you liked a little bit softer, now, these do, in my opinion, pack a little bit more of a punch. They're more deeper, they're more vibrant than the first one I reviewed, the Moon Prism. Still a great blush, still out of my top one, but I'm going to have to say the Jaclyn Hill Bougie Rouge blushes are really up there. They're probably my favorite, and then the Lunar Beauty hits in second. I really like this color story. So you've got a beautiful peachy, it's called peachy, This is called Pink Prince Kawaii Blaze Beauty and Zay. I think Zay is a friend, or guys, these are really not doing justice. I don't know why. This is really kind of looking foggy, but this beauty is what I used today. Now, they might look intimidating. Tap them off, tap, tap, tap on a paper towel or on a napkin or a piece of tissue, and they are just great. The last ones, like I said, these pack a little more of a punch. So let's go ahead and do this kawaii. Guys, don't be afraid to mix. Say you're like, whoa, kawaii's too bright. Add a little bit of Pink Prince with it. Add a little bit of peachy. I was the same way about Blaze and kawaii. A year or two ago, I was like, that's way too bright for me. You can really tame these down, or if you have, darker skin, you can really tame them up. So this is kawaii. Check this out. Well, I'm running at it. Look at that. So it is a beautiful... Now, guys, these do not have glitter in. It's just my hands and where I've went up and around here. But they're not glitter. I want to make that. So we're right up here on top. That is one swipe. Again, you can tone them up, tone them down, mix them around. Like I said, I was scared of bright, bold colors, but don't be scared. Like I said, you can just take your blush brush, tap, 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 and then not only that, it'll give you an even, if you got a little bit on one side of your brush, a little bit on the other side, it'll give you more of a, even coverage when you want to put them on. Another thing that I like about Manny is he kind of does his blush like up and around. That to me was a new trick that I had really wasn't hip to. So don't be afraid to experiment, try new things. If you're bored one day, you're bored one night at home, just try on some things. And if you don't like it, hey, take it off, try again. Guys, makeup is fun. I like it. My grandma was looking at me getting ready today while we had dinner, and she's like, I don't know why you take the time. Makeup is a stress relief to me. It should not stress you out. Just have fun with it. Do what you want to do. If the look doesn't turn out right, move on, and it's nothing big. That's why we got makeup wipes, makeup remover. So let's do Blaze here. Blaze is like a nice coral orange. And we're right here on the bottom here. And I apologize. I don't know why it's looking kind of foggy. It's really not doing these justice. So we're going to go right up here on top and look at that. See, it's not as scary as it's looking here in the pan. And you can, like I said, you can bring them up. They can really tone up or tone down. This is all buildable. Okay, so this, like I said, is the Nude Prism Blush Palette. And like I said, you got this Zay. Now, Zay does have a little bit of gold in it here. I will show you right quick. So we've got Zay here in the middle. Sorry, my fingers are starting to get... let's go down here. Okay, Zay has got a smidgen of gold to it, and we're down here. So I think these are great. I think they're good for every skin tone. Like I said, punch them up, punch them down, whatever you want to do. And packaging, stellar as always. So let's move on. So this sponge came with the bundles, but he does have sponges, and I just want to show this right quick. And then we'll move on to the lip oils. You guys know, some of you guys even emailed me or hit me up on the community tab and it's like, Kaya, lip oils. I was like, I am on it. I already got us ordered for it. You guys know that I loved the Jaclyn Hill lip oils, but I absolutely despised the component. I think for the price point, like I said, we're not going to go through this again, but I always use that example. For the price point, the component was absolutely terrible. They were like this much filled up. Now, I know you need room for the applicator, but I still think it's a great lip oil. I just wish she would put it in a different component. The component was horrible. for the price point that they were, I was like, So, here's the sponge. This is the Lunar Beauty Liquid and Powder Sponge. Multi-purpose beauty sponge. Let's get this puppy out. So, like I said, I think the bundle's going, but guys, don't worry. You can get things separate, and if there's one thing that you don't like, that's okay. You can use the codes anyways. And again, the codes do not work on the bundles, non-sponsored. I like the sponge. So, here's his little symbol here. Now, I like this sponge. I like this more than the typical beauty blender. You've got boom, boom, boom. You've got these corners over here. This one's a little more sharper than the other side. Up around the nose, guys. Sorry, it is super hot today. I am sweating like a wild banshee. I waited for the sun to go down. And, yeah, it's hot. So you got this little pointer here. You can go up around the eyes, up around the nose. Don't mind this. I tried to cover it up, and it just made it worse. So don't mind the crustation on my face. Covering up made it worse. But, I mean, you really can get around with this. And, of course, you know, once you wet it. But you can use this, like I said, it is a liquid to powder sponge. So if you don't want to wet it, then don't if you do. But I really like these. These are quality sponges. They're not hard. And I do like that they're almost easier to grip on than a regular beauty blender or like your typical shape of a sponge. So I like these a lot. I'm pretty picky when it comes to a sponge. I do think, now there are some decent sponges on the market that are cheaper, but some of the nicer quality sponges, you get that more soft quality. I seen a video that Manny actually did. It was a cheaper sponge, and it made like little velvet pieces all over his face. It was pretty funny. Guys, I do like Manny. I don't watch a lot of big YouTubers. I like to watch people that are, you know, I find relatable. I don't have, you know, a Lamborghini, a Ferrari. I don't live in a mansion. So sometimes I'm not really into, you know, channels that perceive everything as, you know, perfect. Life is perfect. If you know me, that is not the case. I am just a normal, typical girl out here. As we always say, balling on a budget. But I do really enjoy Manny. I think he's down to earth. I think he's funny. I think he speaks his mind. I love when people give honest reviews. I do not like, you know, when it's like, bye, 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 bye. He doesn't try to push his products on you. You know, he's not, you know, buy this, buy that. Here, I'm sponsored for this. So, okay, this is Dare Me. And Dare Me. So, these are the lip oils. And there was 3 in this release. So, beautiful packaging is, his packaging is on point. I'm going to have to say, him and Nikita Dragon. I'm not a fan of Nikita Dragon. No disrespect if you watch her. I don't know. I don't know. I watch who I vibe with. I think Manny's packaging is the best. I really like this little faux crystal you have on top here. And the packaging is always full. Like I just said, I don't want to go back to the Jacqueline, but I do not like when I pay umpteen amount of dollars and get a half full or even a quarter full thing. So it's got the Lunar Beauty logo here, as you can tell. I just like his packaging. It's very cute. It's very classy, sleek, fits in the purse. And then I like, listen, comes off, full component. Look, once the bubbles go away, we don't have this much product left. Now, again, I know that the wand, okay, I'm assuming that this is the peach. Now, these are lip oils, so they're just for hydration. You're going to get a little bit of shine, but you're not going to get a bunch of color. He does have glosses. We've showed those. He does have liquid lips. All of his formulas, like I said, are great. Yeah, this is the peach one. They're very hydrating. I love the little wand here. Here's the doe foot. It's one of the skinny ones. Nice and precise. I love the clear wand here. And look, like I said, you put it in and you got to like jam it in there because it's full of product. So, It's not a overly like fakey peach, just a little hint of peach. You can't even really taste it, so I think it's just there more, don't quote me, but it's more for the smell. But it's not a headachy, it's not a, oh, look at the little man here. I mean, the attention to detail, like I said, is fantastic. Okay, so the peach is called Dare Me. So that is that one. And let's move on. I know this is getting long. This is the Expose Me. Same lovely packaging. Love it, love it, love it. This is Expose Me. Got the same moon in there. Okay, Expose Me. Let's see what Expose Me is. Okay, I'm thinking Expose Me is mango, or was that the mango and this is the peach? Oh, you guys, these smell absolutely stunning. I'm serious. These, Guys, I don't know which is which. I'm thinking this is the mango. Don't quote me. I don't want to keep you guys forever because I know this has been long. So this is Expose Me. I know there was peach, mango, and watermelon. And I think the watermelon is what I wore first. So here we go. And this is Dare Me. I think this is what I started the video. Yes. This is what I started the video out with. Yo, I'm confusing myself. Or wait, no, Kiss Me. Okay, well, either way, don't quote me. I'm getting myself confused here. So, watermelon, peach, and mango, they are all stunning. And I think these are great. I'm ecstatic. I don't need another lip gloss. I don't need another liquid lip. I'm glad that he came out with these. I'm glad that he came out with them for summer. I love this collection. There is nothing that I don't like. I recommend this, honestly. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. Look at that. I mean, fantastic. Seriously. My dogs are getting it in, y'all. Here's the little that it came. This is Manny, if you don't know. I really love that he gives you the cards. Okay, so the lip oils are 18. The blush is 35. And the Nude Prism 18 pan palette is 48. And like I said, I do like, because this is cute to like look at for looks and stuff. Or I like to make little collages. Or if you have like a beauty room, you can put these on a board or frame them, whatever you want to do. But I like these. Okay, moving right along to 2 products, and I will not keep you forever, but I do like to share things that I use, and you guys ask me all the time. Now, I do like to use these and give you my honest opinion. So, this is going to be a repeat item for me. This is my second one. This is the Smashbox Super Fanned Out Mascara. It says 12-hour volume, length, and lift. So here's the package. Now, this is not new. It's been out a minute. This is just black. It says Super Fanned Out Mascara. This is a repeat item for me. This is the second one. So, really nice. Here it is. Super nice. Now, I will say, sorry, y'all, it's getting so hot in here. I'm like, I am into a bigger wand. This blew me away because I prefer a bigger, like, volumizing wand. Now, this one is incredible. It's very small and usually, but it's really good. It lengthens, it separates, and there's just something about this. This formula is great. It doesn't dry out. I even hipped one of my best friends to this, and she's like, it's great. So if you're looking for a separating, volumizing, lengthening, this is what I used. I know I'm a little hot, but this is great. And this, again, is by Smashbox, non-sponsored. So you can pick this up anywhere. It's on Amazon, Ulta, Sephora. Smashbox is absolutely everywhere. And then speaking of Smashbox, last but not least, This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil in Nourishing. So it says 90%, proof is in the primer. 96% said skin felt instantly moisturized. 89% said makeup looked great all day. 95% said absorbed quickly and dropper included. So I like this. Now, what is good about this? It says apply a few drops to split ends, cuticles, elbows, clavicle for a dewy, youthful shine. A little bit of this goes a long way. So here it is here, and you get a great size bottle, and then it's got the push, and then you can fill. It's easy to fill. You can get a little bit or a lot, depending what you're looking for. Sorry, it's got a glass. And like I said, you can use this for anything. Cuticles, but here's another tip with, now that I'm getting older and my skin gets dry and I get breakouts, TMI, around my lady time of the month, this is great to put in, like, if your concealer gets a little bit dry, if your foundation gets a little bit dry, literally put a drop. No more than a drop. I mean, a tiny, tiny drop. Mix it around with your foundation, and that will kind of give you a more dewy. It will give you more of, not dry you out, or if you get crease like me, or crustaceans, you know what I mean? It's great. So I'm really digging this Smashbox Photo Finish Oil Primer. I like it. And like I said, you can use it, like it said, pro tip for different things. This is great. You guys, this will last forever, literally. Now, there is another one. I can't think of what it is, but I forget what the other one is. So this is, like I said, the Nourish. And yeah, so I'm going to let you guys go. Let me know what you think. Do you like this collection? Were you going to purchase this collection? Were you on the fence with it? I absolutely think it's stunning. And these just came out fantastic. This icy right here is literally icy. The way they catch the light, I mean, look how smooth they are. They're not patchy at all. So, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Kaya. Join our little crew over here. We do a little bit again. Tea, news, hauls, drama, reacts. Right now, we're covering a problematic YouTuber of the name of Foodie Beauty. So if you're new and see a bunch of stuff from Foodie Beauty, that's kind of who we're covering right now. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. And I will see you guys later. Have a great day, great night, and Kaya is out.